The Suns buzz as it rolled into the arena earlier tonight. The players decked out in their very best. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Royce O'Neal is out there with Brooks. Then it's Mark Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, the guards are Pritchard and White. Then there's Brown, and it's Vucevic, and it's Walsh in at the 4. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now here's Booker. Here's O'Neal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Out to White. There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker outside. With the fadeaway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Here's Walsh. Good as the jump shot falls. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Boston on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Dunn. Goodwin out there with Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. Here's Garza. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Suns ball.
Here's Gillespie. Richards with it. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Minot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this.
Minot at the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Boston. Hauser's checked in, and it's Brown in for Gonzalez. And then for Phoenix, Mark Williams comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Devin Booker in for Goodwin. So he gets them both. Here's Booker. 24 seconds left here in the second. Dunn passes to Gillespie. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. A three-pointer is right on target. Gillespie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of... And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Pritchard. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Vucevic, and it's Walsh in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5. Here's White. Makes it off the glass. White's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
O'Neal on the wing. On the wing, Williams. Vucevic defending. O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And that one misses. Can you talk about a stacked roster? It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
The Suns making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Celtics leading by 4. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Fades. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go. Booker outside. Misses the chippy right there. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor.